Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranks basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Red Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
On the run, it's Sticky. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This offense comes out and immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short connection to the tight end here. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. This guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Weigman. Pressure is coming. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tulane. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering right past the defender. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. To throw, it's Weigman. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. Their free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
The Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for his big tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Weigman. Quick throw to the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Green Wave. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs. It's sticky. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47. Getting set. Here's second down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender. But let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop. And they bounce back from that right away. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long for their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to throw. It's Weigman. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They get the 2nd half started with a running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the catch. The defense makes the stop after the completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That catch is hauled in. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can you score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
Look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Red Raiders begin to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He just trucks the man.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throwing for his running back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Myers. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They feed the fullback this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. What a move. Breaking ankles and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Physical run earns the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First and goal. Handoff. Touchdown, Tulane. They jump in front here in the 4th.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw. It's Weigman. He's moving out of the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. He dumps it off to the tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And a Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Caught over the middle. It's Myers. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back. It's Weigman. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Offense comes out needing a score in this one-possession game. Looking to throw it on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.